Hey, you guys, your favorite little keto goofball diamond, and if I'm not, you're new here, subscribe. Today is day 1220 of my ketogenic journey, going from 311 to where I sit today. I'll be right back to talk to you with a chit chat and a weigh in. I'm going to show you everything I ate. My daughter's going to weigh in, and I will actually be doing just a little bit of ranting, raving, and misbehaving. So, it's time to rant, rave, and misbehave, Keto Diamond style.
3, 2, 1.
We decided we need to get out of the house. I'm breaking a 22-hour fast.
Who?
Huh?
Who?
Me and hubby?
No,
Who are you?
not me and hubby. Just hubby. Hubby decided he needed to get out of the house.
Oh, great. So hubby wanted to get out of the house really bad, so I'm breaking it. This is my food. It's a Baconator with no bun, add tomato. I'm hungry. I decided to have one of these cauliflower sandwiches with a bacon, egg, and cheese. Well, sorry about the lighting, y'all, because I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I mean, see? The sun's hitting just right. We're about to turn into the parking lot, so it'll be a little bit better here in a second. Picking up my grandbaby Zach from school. It is hubby's payday, so we went and did our grocery shopping, bill paying, medicine pickup. Broke as a convict, but that's just normal. Alright, y'all. So y'all saw what I ate yesterday. It was actually a pretty good day. Now, once I had waited so late in the day to eat, I thought to myself, well, let's just go ahead and make this an OMAD. One meal a day if you're new here. And I don't think I quite made the OMAD marker. My understanding is I've heard it several different ways. If you keep your eating window within 1 hour, if you keep it within 2 hours. So what I ate was within 2 hours of each other. But I don't know if that really constitutes an OMAD. I do drink my coffee all day with that little stevia packets in it that have carbs. So possibly not even fasting at all. But eating was really good and on point. I need some drink. On point. Better unlock this door so the grandbaby can get in. Sorry, there's some kind of little rattle in here. I don't know what's doing all that shaking, but it is what it is, right? And the line's already moving, so I can't just, like, put the car in park. But it was good. You know, I felt good about it yesterday. I felt good about how I felt personally good. Now, by the time we did eat, I was starving. And pretty much anything would do. And hubby's like, I got to get out of the house for a little while. So really it was his idea to go off. But I don't think he's left the house since Sunday. And it was Wednesday night. And he'd pretty much been in our room most of the time. So, and that's where he still spends the most of his time, in the back with his TV. And he's got his setup back there. And that's kind of where he likes to be. So I don't argue with him or fuss with him. It's fine by me. But anyway, when he was ready to go out last night, I was very thrilled to do it. I was getting a little stir crazy myself. I've been off a few times, been off with Destiny and stuff, but for the vast majority of the time, I spent it at home. And, you know, I keep forgetting we got that daggone gym membership. We do. They're charging us for it once a month, and yes, we can cancel it. Somebody asked me that. But we actually want to use it, and then we keep forgetting that we have it because we've gotten out of the practice of going. I'll remember it again by the time they charge me again, which should be around December 17th. Whew. Y'all, this day, let me tell you, it started out ice, baby, cold. Very, very cold outside this morning when we left. And now I'm like trying to pull up my sweatpants. It's really, oh, well, it's only 59 degrees, but I'm sitting in the sun and it feels quite a bit warmer now. Okay, so I reckon I should go ahead and get to the weigh-in part of this. And then I want to talk to y'all about a few things. Then I'm going to rant, rave, and misbehave with Corey with me. So, my daughter, for those of you who are new here. Let's go ahead and insert the weigh-in. Alright, you guys. So, I've actually been up for a couple hours. I've been cleaning the house. I forgot to weigh in. So, this is a baseline weigh-in for the day. This is not an accurate one, but I want to have something to show you. It says 164.2. Again, I've been up for several hours and moving around. If I'm not mistaken, that's 2 pounds down from yesterday. Where's the... I can't... but that's 2 pounds down from yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And I felt really good, like I said, about the meals and everything. Now, that is not a new low. That is not weight loss. That is water weight flush off, which I'm still glad to get off my body. Now, of course, I could be losing a little fat in mixed with it, but it's hard to say for sure until I get to that lowest, and then I hit a new low. So, and that's 156.4. One thing I wanted to talk to you about, and I was talking to somebody yesterday about it. They were talking about every time they do keto, they get heart palpitations. It's kind of heart palpitations. If you're getting heart palpitations, headaches, your calves hurt really bad, or you're getting cramps in your calves, or the threat of cramps in your calves, that is most likely a potassium deficiency. You're lacking potassium. Now, I am not a doctor, so take this with a grain of salt and do your own research on it, because again, I am not a doctor, obviously. But you're supposed to have 4,700 milligrams of potassium in your body every day through your foods. The thing is, it's very easy to overdose on that potassium, so the FDA cuts it off at 99 milligrams per pill, per supplement. So either you can take a couple supplements with breakfast and a couple with lunch or dinner or whatever, and get you some that way, and try to look up the most potassium rich keto foods, which meats actually are packed with potassium. They actually are better than a banana, which nobody ever tells you about. But a good wild caught fish, a good source of pork, these things do have potassium in them. It's hard to say how much exactly. It depends on what they eat. Hi, darling. Yeah, picking up my boo-boo. But anyway, so you probably need potassium. If you're having cramps, headaches, not feeling too good, very, very tired, very lethargic, either you've been kicked out of ketosis or your electrolytes are off, and that's your potassium, magnesium, sodium, and you need to stay hydrated. Plenty of water, plenty of fluids, and again, your electrolytes. Now, I'm gonna let you look that up and pick out what's best for you, but I do have videos in my how-to for beginners on those subjects. Also, again, hair loss, it come back up. Hair loss is terrifying. Many of you remember I went just about completely bald before I realized I needed more protein in my diet. You see, you need protein to function. All your organs and everything. The first thing that suffers is your hair and your nails, and ultimately your skin. Well, not ultimately. Ultimately, it's your organs that suffer, because it'll take all that stuff away from there. Let me stop this and pick him up. Just so you know, one of y'all started a mild argument in here today. Very mild. All right, so somebody was offended by something I said to Corey yesterday. And I didn't think she would be offended by it, especially in the context it was in. So I was going to wait and ask her on video, hey, what did I say to you yesterday that might have been offensive? Did you find anything offensive? But before I could, Destiny had also read the comment. The minute Corey walks in the door, straight from waking up, she goes, how do you feel about being called lazy? Does that bother you?
No, she said, would the world end if you got called lazy?
Oh, I mean,
That's what she said.
But she came off about it sounding like she was talking smack to Corey about her being lazy, when really she was just asking, did you find that offensive? What is she doing? She's playing?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Until she comes
she was basically trying to see if Corey was offended by it, but it came off very badly, and Corey just woke up, so she's like, you know what? Just shut up. I've got to pee. So
it wasn't that I was offended. I had just woken up. I was already in a little bit of an ill mood. This is like, I don't want to do this today.
Yeah, just leave me alone. I don't know what I didn't do or why you're calling me lazy, but just F off, basically. So what I was going to do was get on here and say, okay, so do you remember when I offended you and upset you yesterday on video? And I expected for her to say no, but I had to tell her what all of it was about, so there wouldn't be an actual argument, I told her, it's not what you think, I promise. I just wanted to know if I offended you by saying this, that, or the other.
No.
So I called her lazy on camera yesterday in the context of I knew she wasn't going to lose weight by working out, because she's lazy.
Yeah, I
now,
wouldn't.
go back and watch my videos about me talking about myself working out and see what I say about myself. I'm lazy. I don't work out every day. I don't want to work out every day, which means I had to find keto. Yeehaw. Well, so I mean,
Which
it's
is not wrong at all.
Right.
Like, I'm lazy. We know I'm lazy. If you put a bad contents to it, then maybe it would have been a little more.
Right.
But you didn't.
now I want you to understand my household. For one, my children are not weak-minded. They are not soft-spoken. If I say something that offends her, well, she's gonna let me know it. You can bet your bottom dollar on it. I bet every dollar I got, she gonna let me know it. It's the same thing with my son. If I say something he finds offensive that he doesn't like, he gonna tell me all about it, and he gonna tell me with quickness
And very loudly.
and very loudly. But they were never raised to hold their tongue when somebody upset them. I don't like when people are offended on behalf of other people when that other person probably wasn't offended.
I didn't care.
I've said this on my channel before. If you are easily offended, you are in the wrong spot. I don't really watch what I say most times. Stop yawning on my channel. I'm not that boring.
Oh, no, this
I'm
conversation's
offended.
pretty boring.
I'm offended now. I'm offended. Oh, God. Oh, wait, nothing happened. Okay, so. I love you so much. Are you sleepy? Yeah, I love when she does that. So sweet. Oh, what a gorgeous girl. She had took a little nap earlier, but Anthony was loud, and Jake just got in the chair. If somebody gets out of that chair and he sees it open, he climbs right up in it. I don't care if you just went to pee. All right, so anyway, and the lady also said something about, I don't care if you're going to come back and say you were joking. Well, I wasn't joking. I was just being real. That's how our life is. When I was a child, I'd come in the house from school, and I'd wait for my dad to get home, and he'd come home, where's the baby well at? I wasn't even fat then. I was a skinny baby, a skinny little girl, and I never was offended by it. It never hurt my feelings. It never made me cry. It's just who my dad was. And then maybe
It was Baby Well, and what was Grandma?
Killer Well.
Killer Well.
Yeah. And she wasn't fat either. I'm telling you, till the woman was 45, she had like a 30-inch waist. She was a little, very tiny person.
Even at your smallest, even a kid can't fit in her belt.
Right. No, a kid couldn't fit in her belt. And even at my smallest so far, I can't fit in her belt that she wore when she was 45 years old before she got all diseased and sick and all that. So, I was not taught to be easily offended. I was not taught to be weak-minded and let stuff bother me like that. Ever. I mean, if somebody said something to me, I was free to say something back to them. And I will. I mean, I'll give you pure hell if you talk smack, but I'll give it back to you. I love you. I offend her by playing with her juggler.
Leave my
Do women have
juggler
juggler?
alone.
Yeah, we have dumbass question. See, I even call myself stupid. What y'all want from me?
A jugular is an artery.
I know.
You were thinking Adam's apple.
That's what I was thinking.
Women do have an Adam's apple. It's
just further back.
Yeah. Men's vocal cords push it out more, I believe.
I'd say this because they got a big mouth, but every man be like, girl, y'all know y'all got the
And not every man has a really, prominent one.
Right.
LeBron has a pretty prominent one.
Yeah, he does.
Poor Deadpool.
Party foul.
That's cute.
She's looking at me like, Grandma, it fell out of your mouth. Okay, so anyway, I just wanted that to be clear. I'm not a soft-spoken, mousy kind of person, and they're not weak and can't take offense. If they get offended, they let me know about it. And they can take up for themselves. Yeah, exactly. I would look, and I don't want my children to say stuff like this to me, but if I say something out of the way and they go, F you, Mom.
Which, honestly, I quite do that often.
She does, but
usually in a joking manner.
Yeah. I don't like when people are offended on behalf of other people. If she's got a problem, she has no problem saying something about it. Never have, and they weren't raised to have a problem with it. I mean, seriously, I can stand in a group of my uncles and cousins, be called every name in the book, and turn that back around and give it all back to them. I probably can't tell that story. I mean, it's funny, but some people would be very, very offended, so it's the internet. But it was funny. It was funny, and I talked smack, and they talked smack, and it was all good. You know, nobody got mad, nobody got upset, and nobody cried
Nobody
themselves
was
to
a
sleep.
baby.
Yeah, It's not who we are. If you're easily offended on behalf of other people, you go hit the dislike button quite often on this channel, which some people do. So maybe I'm offending people on behalf of other people all the time and not knowing it.
They haven't bothered me.
I don't know. Half time, I don't know I'm saying anything wrong, but somebody like, you can't believe you said that. Oh, well.
I can't really get mad at something that's true, though. I mean, like I can, but what's the point?
Now, I don't consider myself lazy about everything. Just some things. Working out, I'm lazy.
I'm lazy
Washing
about
the
cleaning.
dishes every other day or so, I'm lazy.
I'm legit just lazy about cleaning.
Yeah.
But I'm not lazy about taking care of my son. I do that.
So, I mean, everybody has their things. I don't like to wash dishes. I don't like to wash clothes. I still do it. But on occasion, I'll look at it and be like, they'll be there tomorrow. So, in ways, I'm lazy about some things, too, especially working out. God, I hate that. I mean, I actually enjoy it when I actually go do it. But actually going to do it is where I'm lazy at. Does that make any sense?
You don't mind actually doing it. You just don't want to do it.
If you get me to the gym, we'll work it all day long. I'll stay there for 4 or 5 hours and sit there and play with machines with you. You just
but see, you're
you
jumping
have to
machine
get
to
me there.
machine. You're not even like staying on one machine the majority of the time working
It's
out.
because I gotta
like,
touch
back and forth.
everything. I have to.
You
I
really
touch
do.
it.
I go into a grocery store. She has to stop by everything. Ooh, what's this? This is cool. Ooh, we're over here.
Okay, so the craziest thing today happened. We were in Walmart and I'm pursuing my personal habit of touching everything, and for some reason, everything I touched was shocking me. And your dad's just laughing. He's like, "See, it's trying to tell you to stop touching every damn thing." Ah! everything shocked me. I think it was my sweatshirt, but I'm not real sure. Anyway. Oh, weigh in.
Ow.
Hi. How did you do today?
I went down 0.8. 0.8?
Good job. It was 0.8. Yeah. But 0.8 and 0.8 same thing.
It's the same thing. But I weighed 297.4 today when I weighed 298.2
Hold on, baby doll.
yesterday.
I'm coming. He gonna let me bad with this. Anyway, so you lost weight. You went down 0.8.
Mm-hmm.
I went down 2. I'm very thrilled about that because it's all water, but I'm still happy about it. I mean, better to get rid of the water than not to. So
I had bacon last night too.
you had bacon. What all did you eat yesterday? Because I don't even think we talked about this.
Well, I didn't eat it all until after you had left, which I ate the hamburger meat that was still on the stove. I heated that up, and I put some lettuce in it with ketchup and mayonnaise. And then later, I had some of those sugar-free butterscotches.
Yeah, I had some that we got from Dollar Tree. Yeah. I've ate 1 or 2 here and there, like if I felt like a dry throat or something. Can you hold her while I go check and see what the heck he wants? And keep telling him what you ate. What'd you start back up for? What'd you stop it for? Is what I'm saying. Where did you stop at?
Right after I talked about me eating bacon.
Okay, so I had to get up my grandbaby. He's trying to log into something on his iPhone, and his Apple ID's not working, and I don't know it. His stepmama knows it. He's got to wait till she gets home. All right, so anyway, what was I going to talk about? So you already talked about what you ate and everything, right? Mm-hmm. All right, you guys. So sorry to do my little rant, raving, misbehave thing. We don't do that offended stuff very well. If you need help with your ketogenic journey, my help is always free. My contact information is below. If you would like to help the channel out, subscribe, become a Patreon, or there's a bunch of ways to support the channel in the description below. And you're pinching my fat. She's pinching my leg fat. All right, so what else did I go? Oh, get you a Shashka bracelet. They're 50. You know what? Joanne bought her one of them Keto Diamond mugs from my Keto Diamond store. Check out her mug. Much love. Many prayers. Not that mug, the one that with my logo on it. Much love. Many prayers.
Bye.